Holloway.
Yeah. I'm feeling great like I just punched the clock. Tires squealing, I'm pulling right out the parking lot. Yeah, too much thinking, now I don't talk a lot. Turn the music up, I'm anticipating the bass drop. Yeah, it's just another night ride home. Flashing lights on the side of the road, danger zone. Whether criminal or squeaky clean, it's possible we can witness another casualty. Yeah, imagine me ending up the same. People mad and frustrated and marching in my name. Yeah, they say they're shocked at what the world became, but that's what happens when you dabble in the devil's game. No shame in the way they mask it. First class ticket to hell in a handbasket. I'm asking questions that weigh on my mind. Still waiting on the revelation in time. Yeah, they stirring up this insurrection. No love and affection, they give you misdirection. Yeah, mass deception is the main weapon, pointed at your head with nothing but wicked intentions. Evil slithers all throughout the garden, preying on the weak, strangling the downtrodden. Yeah, still I'm planning on reaping my harvest. Stopping ain't an option if I'm being honest.
Yeah, they stirring up this insurrection. No love and affection, they give you misdirection. Yeah, mass deception is the main weapon, pointed at your head with nothing but wicked intentions. Evil slithers all throughout the garden, preying on the weak, strangling the downtrodden. Yeah, still I'm planning on reaping my harvest. Stopping ain't an option if I'm being honest.
Just give me liberty or give me death, cause silence ain't an option when the wounds are still fresh. Yeah, speaking out they call it disrespect, like the oppression, just take the abuse and don't contest. I don't expect for them to understand, ignoring and deflecting from the issues at hand. Yeah, the revolution isn't high demand, cause we were promised change but never see it go as planned. Oh man, that propaganda fooled me once, but restitution getting up from the back of that bus. Yeah, cause symbolism, it just ain't enough. Fake empathy making you think it's real love. No, we ain't bowing down to serving idols. I suffer peacefully when overseers holding rifles. Get an eyeful of society's menaces. So-called the new dawn, bringing the genesis. Yeah, they stirring up this insurrection. No love and affection, they give you misdirection. Yeah, mass deception is the main weapon, pointed at your head with nothing but wicked intentions. Evil slithers all throughout the garden, preying on the weak, strangling the downtrodden. Yeah, still I'm planning on reaping my harvest. Stopping ain't an option if I'm being honest.
Yeah, they stirring up this insurrection. No love and affection, they give you misdirection. Yeah, mass deception is the main weapon, pointed at your head with nothing but wicked intentions. Evil slithers all throughout the garden, preying on the weak, strangling the downtrodden. Yeah, still I'm planning on reaping my harvest. Stopping ain't an option if I'm being honest.
Holloway.
Yeah, it's complicated, so long we waited for something new, something life-changing to make us change up this hopeless view. Crucified Messiah, they nailed the word of truth, murdering my people, blood flows through the avenues. They catch the flow in these words, so sick my penmanship, painting pictures vivid of situations we end up in. What's better than when a watchman warns his brethren of incoming disaster? I wake them from their slumbering, but some have been too scared to face that precipice. I wonder if you can hear the rumbling and thundering, the storm coming in, prepare for the damages. Some staggering, wounded from this life we live, carelessness and oblivious to reality. No peace, no serenity, but over everything it's get money, they scream at me reassuringly. Probably why she slept around for the currency. It could all be so simple, baby, but these complications got us going crazy. Evaluating everything lately, still it all never ceases to amaze me. It could all be So simple, baby, but these complications got us going crazy. Evaluating everything lately. Still it all never ceases to amaze me. Choices made that ended up in a pregnancy. Laid up with a few that racked up all these felonies. And a couple dudes that slacked up on priorities. 9 months later, here comes new responsibilities. Now Brenda's got a baby, Michelle had an abortion. Guess she never thought the life would be worth it. Still a man's seed was planted, growing and flourished. Although unwanted, every life has a purpose. The choice is permanent, now she looking back wondering. A lot of what ifs, questions that we ask ourselves. Maybe in another life this pain never would be felt. If only we could go back in time, if nothing else. So many complications people seem to never tell. Internalized, bottled up inside a fragile shell. So many complications people seem to never tell. Internalized, bottled up inside a fragile shell. It could all be so simple, baby, but these complications got us going crazy. Evaluating everything lately. Still it all never ceases to amaze me. It could all be so simple, baby, but these complications got us going crazy. Evaluating everything lately. Still it all never ceases to amaze me. And it could all be so simple. Yeah. These life complications. These life complications.
Holloway.
Yo, like nostalgia, you bring me back to my younger days. Simplicity with so much to see, just show me the way. No playing, I'm just here saying I'm waiting on what's next. One step I take at a time, this world is full of tests. I hope you pass them with me, man shouldn't be alone. It's scriptural, when I read it I feel the Lord has shown His face through you, unbelievable. Seeing all these virtues, issues of trust in the past you had when people hurt you, no longer relevant. Heaven sent us a day new. That's redemption, I'm not gonna mention mistakes too. Few people see what I see, I guess I'm an optimist. Reaching the people, getting by in this metropolis. And there you go, like supporting pillars up through a storm. Beacon of light through the darkest nights in the early morn. Purpose of life we've been trying to find since the day we're born. We'll find our way, take it day by day till we hear from God. Heaven sent, that's what you seem to be. You loving every little thing you see in me. All I really need to have is unity. Support with encouragement and some honesty. Now take that, everything I have for you. Say that, everything we have is true. Take that, everything I have for you. Say that, everything we have is true. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband safely trusted her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. Yeah. Confiding in you, should I be revealing all my secrets? Truth be told, I'm losing hope sometimes, but still believing. I ain't a kid, I know it's real. They tell me stop the dreaming. Still deep inside, I got my pride. I close my eyes, I'm seeing me and you. What I'm gonna do is fulfill this vision. Nobody has to know the thoughts inside my mind. I'm feeling certain conflictions, like consciousness trying to right these wrongs. Collide with carnal thoughts and guilty pleasures that we want. Dichotomy of life, most can't relate. Saving grace came and changed my fate. Nothing's been the same. Trusting you, you keep it real with everything you say. Here I stand with the plan, trying to find my place. And there you go, like supporting pillars up through a storm. Beacon of light through the darkest nights in the early morn. Purpose of life we've been trying to find since the day we're born. We'll find our way, take it day by day till we hear from God. Heaven sent, that's what you seem to be. You loving every little thing you see in me. All I really need to have is unity. Support with encouragement and some honesty. Now take that, everything I have for you. Say that, everything we have is true. Take that, everything I have for you. Say that, everything we have is true.
Holloway.
Yeah. These big diamonds. These big diamonds. Yeah. Big diamonds, glitter and gold, cash flow, dividends, green dollars to blow. Though you know all the money can't save your soul. 6 feet below, time's up, where did you go? Took a walk with a rich man yesterday, down the street, passing over poor people in the way. No shelter in his hand, out expecting change, but he got a glimpse of diamonds on his wrist when he waved. Fast car, 6-speed, engine in the back, top down in the summer, letting out a laugh. Credit cards, no limits, bank full of cash. The chaos on the inside, hidden with the mask. More money, more problems, more enemies. Everything he needs, but he never really been at peace. He wonders why, with the power and the will to buy anything he wants, still a void in his life. Don't wanna die without knowing what'll be his fate. Trying to buy his way straight through the pearly gates. So searching now that he's getting up in age. Trying to find truth before it's too late. Big diamonds, glitter and gold, cash flow, dividends, green dollars to blow. Though you know all the money can't save your soul. 6 feet below, time's up, where did you go? Big diamonds, glitter and gold, cash flow, dividends, green dollars to blow. Though you know all the money can't save your soul. 6 feet below, time's up, where did you go? Yeah. I took a ride with a broke man in the 7 Deuce, bright blue, smooth Cadillac, antique, restored diamond in the back. Women going crazy when they see it, don't know how to act. Pull up to his house with a broken front door. Tell you the truth, man, the car probably worth more. Hit the lights, couple roaches running on the floor, but the closet got the latest sneakers stacked galore. Hit the mall just to cop a double diamond chain, even if his bills ain't paid. Probably trying to cover up or overcompensate. Self-consciousness, we all have it in a way. His mind in the wrong place on material, fronting like he's really living so empirical. Spending all this time to impress certain people who could care less if he's poor, rich, or regal. Big diamonds, glitter and gold, cash flow, dividends, green dollars to blow. Though you know all the money can't save your soul. 6 feet below, time's up, where did you go? Big diamonds, glitter and gold, cash flow, dividends, green dollars to blow. Though you know all the money can't save your soul. 6 feet below, time's up, where did you go? Gritty life, gritty earth, play your mind, know your worth, guard your heart, heal the hurt. Walk with God, change the world, might be bad, could be worse, but don't cry for me. I can see the pain and peace, I keep faith through the rain, it's everything. Don't cry for me, I will maintain, believe. Ancient days give me strength when they aim at me. Don't cry for me, I can see the pain and peace, I keep faith through the rain, it's everything. Don't cry for me, I will maintain, believe. Ancient days give me strength when they aim at me. Hey yo, they say we live a hard knock life, ain't it? Ain't no peace in it, plenty schemes in it, plenty dreams in it. How we all wishing for that money and that whip, whatever your bliss is. I'm minding my business, just the nature of the beast and monetary system. Chasing capital gains, immersed in capitalism. Watch them pushing that range, fluorescent lights flicking. It feel like we ain't the same, they got them long digits. Coveted the women riding shotgun with the pretty face. Always with the thugs with the guns shooting up the place. Here they go, shots rang out, what a bad day. Shutting down every nightclub in the worst way. Young and impressionable mind got me imitating everything I hear in a rhyme and everything I see. How they thuggin' on TV, trying to get my status up to where I wanna be. Though I never been a fiend of materialism, I peep game on the scene of who's really the victim. Nice chains for some J's, if they catching you slipping, they might spray with them K's. So whatever they gripping, I'm just thinking, contemplating if we'll ever get it right. Yeah, if we'll ever see the daylight. Surrounded by angels, I'm wishing I can take flight. On the road to Damascus, hope we gain sight. I can see the pain and peace. I keep faith through the rain. It's everything to me. Don't cry for me. I will maintain, believe. Ancient days give me strength when they aim at me. Don't cry for me. I can see the pain and peace. I keep faith through the rain. It's everything to me. Don't cry for me. I will maintain, believe. Ancient days give me strength when they aim at me.
Holloway.
Yeah, look at the way you move, the way you walk, the way you talk. Just look at the way it is, the way we feel, the way we are. Yeah, now you know that it's perfect. Now you know that it's worth it. So long that I waited. Yo, what you doing that walk for? You got me looking, open up this locked door. Everything I prayed for, cute, smart, funny, all that and more. Brown skin with a nice lip, speak words so wise, gotta listen. Pretty like a vixen, but you never catch her showing off much skin. Nah, she classy with it, every step taken with such passion in it. Where you from? Girl, you gifted. Ain't nobody got you, man, I gotta get it. Yo, thoughts of a ring locked down real tight. It's the real thing, thought about you every night. Take your time, open up, it ain't hard to find. You running up and down all in my mind. Look at the way you move, look at the way you walk, look at the way you talk. Just look at the way it is, look at the way we feel, look at the way we are. Yeah, now you know that it's perfect. Now you know that it's worth it. So long that I waited, so let's get acquainted. Look at the way you move, look at the way you walk, look at the way you talk. Just look at the way it is, look at the way we feel, look at the way we are. Yeah, now you know that it's perfect. Now you know that it's worth it. So long that I waited, so let's get acquainted.
I'm a gorgeous woman. That's not me being egotistical, narcissistic. It's just a fact. I'm a knockout. I have confidence in je ne sais quoi that is, unmistakable, and my pheromones and my chemistry and the way I walk.
Too fly, good looking with the brown eyes. Can I talk for a minute? Do you have time? No lie, I've been thinking about you and I ain't seen nothing like you in a while. Woman of virtue, came from a humble start, down to the earth, smart and she play a part. Artwork like Thomas Kincaid, but looking like a piece he couldn't paint. So what you got going on in your life? Ain't it funny that I asked for a sign? Poof, there you are, timing is alright. Got me feeling like you're just my type. Thoughts of a ring locked down real tight. It's the real thing, thought about you every night. Take your time, open up, it ain't hard to find. You running up and down all in my mind. Look at the way you move, look at the way you walk, look at the way you talk. Look at the way it is, look at the way we feel, look at the way we are. Yeah, now you know that it's perfect. Now you know that it's worth it. So long that I waited, So let's get acquainted. Look at the way you move, look at the way you walk, look at the way you talk. Just look at the way it is, look at the way we feel, look at the way we are. Yeah. Now you know that it's perfect. Now you know that it's worth it. So long that I waited. So let's get acquainted. Yeah. So let's get acquainted. So let's get acquainted. Yeah.
Holloway.
They say the world is given right into the hands of the wicked. Now you know why we can never just fix it. I'm talking spiritual affliction, children gone missing, Congress don't listen, black op missions, aspiring models and video victims. Ain't got no means to pay for college, we in debt for the vision. I'm talking 10-acre properties, Wall Street philosophy, neighbors don't bother me, working when I wanna be. We living like it's fantasy isle, ignoring all the harsh realities to put on a smile. Living right next to my enemies, the hatred so vile. Hanging nooses from the oak tree, Confederate style. Oh, welcome to the South, the message so clear, like the lyrics blaring from the Chevy bass in the rear, telling of the hardships and the pain so near. Right here it's only getting closer, we have nothing to fear. I tell them, plenty prayer, heavy contemplation, might not be fair, heavy complications, but no despair, heavy concentration on what is there, the words in these pages. Plenty prayer, heavy contemplation, might not be fair, heavy complications, but no despair, heavy concentration on what is there, the words in these pages. Surely oppression makes a wise man mad, and these crimes that go unpunished create vengeance to be had. The guilty walk free from legislation that was passed, like I'm trying to walk free from all the guilt that's in my past. Oh man, we are who we choose to be. Every small decision that can lead into calamity, or contrarily blessing me through disparity. Hoping the steps I'm taking are molded by the Almighty. But if destruction comes swiftly, let it be with grace and mercy. With so much that's uncertain, never know what could be lurking around the corner like a serpent. What brings you pleasure can also bring all the hurt in. Still learning every one of these lessons the hard way. Hard-headed, headstrong on doing it my way. The nature of man that wants control always can be a dangerous trait in the grand scheme of things. Plenty prayer, heavy contemplation, might not be fair, heavy complications, but no despair, heavy concentration on what is there, the words in these pages. Plenty prayer, heavy contemplation, might not be fair, heavy complications, but no despair, heavy concentration on what is there, the words in these pages. So what is life but tests and trials anyway? Finding examples of the good that we should emulate. Looking for destiny, attempts to alter out our fate. It's just reality, the good, bad, and better days. So what is life but tests and trials anyway? Finding examples of the good that we should emulate. Looking for destiny, attempts to alter out our fate. It's just reality, the good, bad, and better days. Yeah. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick. Yeah. Hey, what I gotta do for recognition? Every night I'm scheming on a mission, trying to get up out of shirt and tie in corporate living. The one controlling his own life is the one that's winning. Whether you win or you lose, gotta get up and get it. And I know this, it ain't always about the golden riches. $200,000 cars with a pretty mistress, a couple hundred behind bars in the last few minutes, wanting what they never had, selling dope to live it. Oh, the sin is piling up so much we can't contain it. 1%ers with the wealth, so much we see and hate it. They tell us life ain't fair, you better stop complaining. Pull up the straps in your boots, you better get to working while she twerking. Throw it back, so much her back be hurting. Drop it low for everyone to see, I know she yearning. With naked pictures up online, I know she want attention. Never felt important, so she want that recognition. Like a ghost in a crowd of a million, walking around looking for some admiration. Apparitions longing for some recognition, but we unaware of how they must be feeling. Like a ghost in a crowd of a million, walking around looking for some admiration. Apparitions longing for some recognition, but we unaware of how they must be feeling. Yeah. Tick tock, tick tock, tick. Yeah, thug motivation, couple gangsters in Armani suits, CEOs and politicians in control of you. Power hungry on a mission to collect the loot, but what's controlling them is what's controlling money too. And that's true, you don't believe me, get a better view. Go against the will, I bet they pull a gun and shoot. Taking everything they wanna take more than a few. Leave you battered and barren and standing there confused. We see the riches on the television, yeah, they put it out there causing desperation. Stirring up the rise of retail killing. J's, gold chains, and everything that's for the taking. Yeah, I get it, they do it all just for the recognition. Trying to gain some status, standing in the latest fashion. Wanna see those commas, extra commas in the earnings. Self-gratification, don't let it be a burden. Like a ghost in a crowd of a million, walking around looking for some admiration. Apparitions longing for some recognition, but we unaware of how they must be feeling. Like a ghost in a crowd of a million, walking around looking for some admiration. Apparitions longing for some recognition, but we unaware of how they must be feeling.
Holloway.
Yo, moon and starry nights turn into early mornings. Signs up in the sky, take that as a warning. Humanity's mentality is clinging to the villain. Criminal-minded ways are looked at as appealing. Enjoying life, no holding back, they living for the moment. But consequences coming, so I pray for their atonement. Judge not, or be on the other side of the judgment. And what's done in the dark, the light will tend to show it. Misleading, deceiving politics with a side agenda. Not everything is as it seems behind the propaganda. Smoke and mirrors and capitalistic glitz and glamour spark the worship of mammon and things that never mattered. Appointed leadership rubbing shoulders with thugs and liars. Living in dissolution, finding hope in the Messiah. So many people feeling low, I see them getting higher. Critical times we living in, right down to the wire. I wish that I could find a place to go and hide away. Disappear from the struggle, the chaos and the pain. The rain's falling, the Lord's calling. Time's ticking, I feel it steady slipping away. I wish that I could find a place to go and hide away. Disappear from the struggle, the chaos and the pain. The rain's falling, the Lord's calling. Time's ticking, I feel it steady slipping away. A picture's worth 1,000 words, so I'm taking two. Faded memories of times between me and you. It's hard to believe what I see, so I'ma need the proof. The youth killing each other for lack of common truth. History stolen and hidden under our very nose. What was your culture before you came here? Nobody knows. Modern blackface alive, flying expensive clothes. For material wealth, I see them sell their souls. Federal agencies conspiring against the people. Miseducation making strong minds turn feeble. The justice system is proof, not everyone is equal. Narcotics flooded the hood, got them gripping needles. I wish that I could just give you this feeling that I feel, but ignorance is bliss, too many it seems to appeal. Unaware of everything from you that they steal, still forever in search of the truth and what's real. I wish that I could find a place to go and hide away, disappear from the struggle, the chaos and the pain. The rain's falling, the Lord's calling, time's ticking, I feel it steady slipping away. I wish that I could find a place to go and hide away, disappear from the struggle, the chaos and the pain. The rain's falling, the Lord's calling, time's ticking, I feel it steady slipping away. Slipping away, yeah, I feel it slipping away. Slipping away, yeah.
We are getting a new look at the video showing a deadly officer-involved shooting in Louisiana. We must warn you, the sight and the sound are right.
You will see with your own eyes how he was handled unjustly and killed without regard for the lives that he helped raise.
Yo, it's true, a bullet can spark off a whole revolution. I hear the cries in the streets screaming for restitution. Neighborhoods full of heat, dope, and prostitution. 12 patrolling the beat, ignoring the Constitution. Dred Scott decisions, wanna throw us all in prison. Handcuff and fingerprint, book you in the system. Guilty or innocent, rights are bound to never respect. No matter your age, wealth, status, or prominence. Look how much time you get locked away for a small offense. Other folks with the same case get lenience. So convenient watching moves of these hypocrites. Two-tier justice can't refute the evidence. Can never win with these stereotypes and images. Propaganda will do you in the truest sense. Have you hating yourself along with your brethren? Then you willfully go along with the extermination in this plastic nation full of idolatry. Artificial reality with the vanity. No love for the ones too close to poverty. Life and death in the tongue and still they cursing me. Mainstream filled with drug-induced poetry. Pills and powder along with broken vocabulary. Fraudulent speech, no honor and dishonesty. Destruction over beats, self-fulfilling prophecies. Yeah, let these words explain all my theories. No rest or peace for the weary. We've been running but evil still pursuing. Fighting back but feeling like we losing. Not much change since the older days. Stuck and stagnated in our ways. How we move forward in this place. Questions with answers never ascertained. COINTELPRO killing the prophets of change. The Fed sanctioned assassination of MLK. The same person they prop up to give them all the praise. They build you up and then cut you down if you're in the way. One gun in the waist, a bullet to the face. Rest in peace to Wayana, her killer got away. It always hits you harder when the victim's underage. You raise them up but can't always protect them every day. Babylon living, giving you tools of destruction. Making moves and then dealing with all the repercussions. Love was a pleasure itself, the topic of discussion. What is the meaning of love without normal affection? Plenty hatred I'm seeing from all the words they call me. The persecutors like false accusers and neo-Nazis. Crafty council of esoteric societies. All these mysteries, theories of these conspiracies. Yeah, let these words explain all my theories. No rest or peace for the weary. We've been running but evil still pursuing. Fighting back but feeling like we losing. Not much change since the older days. Stuck and stagnated in our ways. How we move forward in this place. Questions with answers never ascertained.
Holloway.
Yeah, we giving praises to the Most High. free the captive souls in cities where the lost die, in situations where the pressure's steady on the rise. We're doing what we can to weather storms and survive. I see it in their eyes, confidence eroding slightly. Sounds of silent cries coming from her bedroom nightly, keeping thoughts inside that start to tear apart her psyche. Nervous, anxious, then loneliness tend to drive you crazy, but still amazing in every way though you insecure. Fathers, love your daughters, keep her close so love is sure. Mothers, embrace your sons and show them that your love is pure. Seem like the family's dying, but this here is the cure. Been alive long enough to know what's bad for me. Temptation can always end in catastrophe. Still we walking around it ever so casually. Insecurities playing the background eerily. Led astray by the imagery that's so prominent, and so our ways consumed in all that's debaucherous. The youth lost in making moves without common sense, exposing any and everything for a compliment. No self-confidence or merely seeking all attention. So much vanity, socially lacking all compassion. Now it's hard to trust anyone asking many questions. Never tell them your goals, they'll only want destruction. I hope my generation ain't too lost or reprobate. They say redemption's here, hope for some it ain't too late. I know you doing what it takes to make it through the day. Whatever the path you're on, be sure to go the right way. Too bad they're easily swayed, the serpent whispers softly. Decisions made can always end up being so costly. Basing life off of doctrines they give you, proven falsely. Thinking critically, regain your own security. Yeah, I feel the heat from the morning light. No sleep when you dream with a full mind. Thoughts flooded like these streets in the summertime. Make it rain down, storm clouds on the seaside. See life through the views that I give you. Looking back at the view in my rear view. Witnessing everything I just came through. Making plans almost never thought they would come true. But some do, some don't, that's a dice roll. Sinking shots half court with my eyes closed. Never know, will I fall, will I stumble? Standing on the solid rock, never seen it crumble. Stay humble with a dope mind, strong hustle. Never stop, never drop, even in the struggle. Yeah, we got a lot, even with a little. Heartbeat on my feet, never been brittle. Yeah, pen to paper like a freedom writer. Eyes on the prize like a freedom fighter. Feeling low, let me take you higher. Yeah. Melodic melodies will inspire. Pen to paper like a freedom writer. Eyes on the prize like a freedom fighter. Feeling low, let me take you higher. Melodic melodies will inspire. They got a problem, we can settle it. Don't understand all the issues and the sentiments. Yeah, a lot of mind conf rhetoric targeted directly at inner city settlements. I'm working hard for my benefits. All these bills and the property I'm renting in. Money going out, money coming in. So quick, there it went, but we gotta live. Yeah, I seen a few trying to run away. Get away from this routine every day. Red cups full of strong drink, no chase. Loud vibes in the place, man, all bass. Luxury dreams make us all think how blessed with ease it can all be. Still we dealing with the present and reality. Give thanks every day cause I still breathe. Yeah, pen to paper like a freedom writer. Eyes on the prize like a freedom fighter. Yeah, feeling low, let me take you higher. Melodic melodies will inspire. Pen to paper like a freedom writer. Eyes on the prize like a freedom fighter. Feeling low, let me take you higher. Melodic melodies will inspire. Yeah, will inspire. Occasionally from time to time, I think about all the time that's passed. I think of that song by Ahmad, you know.
Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again.
Yo, flashes in my mind, memories of distant times, like projections on the wall, these flickering lights. On occasion I miss the way that it used to be, but we're moving on, things are changing so suddenly. Flashes in my mind, memories of distant times, like projections on the wall, these flickering lights. On occasion I miss the way that it used to be, but we're moving on, things are changing so suddenly. Yo. Distant faces, lost friends in different places. College life, out of town, chasing dreams, shameless. I always thought you'd be the one to end up being famous, and if it happens, we may never be the same. It's just the way it goes. I thought about a girl I know, bold, black and beautiful, rocking out her afro. The only reason why I went and let my naps grow. She said there's things about our past that we ought to know. A couple years ago, she called me when her mother died. I ain't know what to say, but still I'm on the phone to try. She was like family, and now I'm trying not to cry. Sitting in the funeral, wiping tears from my eyes. You still getting by, and we still keep in touch. Seen a familiar face in church the other day. What's up? I see you praying for forgiveness of your past stuff. Save one for me, and don't worry, cause it's all love. Moving forward forever, can never turn back. Never certain what burden awaits on each path. Feel like things are progressing a little too fast. Maybe that's what happens when you're harping on the past. Yeah, there's certain things you'll never forget. Yeah, certain people eventually left. But nothing personal, that's how it went. Yeah, still I'm wishing everyone the best. Yo. Flashes in my mind, memories of distant times, like projections on the wall, these flickering lights. On occasion I miss the way that it used to be, but we're moving on, things are changing so suddenly. Flashes in my mind, memories of distant times, like projections on the wall, these flickering lights. On occasion I miss the way that it used to be, but we're moving on, things are changing so suddenly. Whatever happened to the faces of my childhood? People that have crossed my mind, seeming like they're gone for good. Out my life, left behind, cause we never could continue on the same path. Memories in my book. Pray for Mrs. Brown, she look a little sick lately. I saw your son a while back, rolling with his lady. Still about that street life, fighting in the club daily. Will he ever walk the straight and narrow path? Maybe. Life goes on, faces still come and go. Everyone affects your life in some way that we know. I hope all is well no matter where your current places. Just a couple thoughts on all these distant faces. Life goes on, faces still come and go. Everyone affects your life in some way that we know. I hope all is well no matter where your current places. Just a couple thoughts on all these distant faces.
Holloway.
Yeah.
All the world's ills wrapped up in green dollar bills. Snort a line, shooting dope while they popping pills. Suit sipping on bourbon up out the ice chilled. Make a call from the mansion and get your people killed. What's the price of life when you take it from the womb? How many souls getting buried under the cherry moon? At war with Apollyon, I can feel the end soon. False gods in the earth that bring deception too. Check out these new shoes that they got these kids to make. Check out these diamonds on my wrist, you know they're never fake. Stolen from the third world as they slave away. Now we at war for their resources, just another day. Under the guise of terrorism, democracy reigns. Non-compliant governments that need regime change. Opium deals, oil barrels, and these things keep the money flowing, power going each way. Living in a time where all we wanna do is win. Sacrificing life, the means justified by ends. Gotta show them how you stunt when you get these M's, cause unforgiveness is really just unfulfilled revenge. Living in a time where all we wanna do is win. Sacrificing life, the means justified by ends. Gotta show them how you stunt when you get these M's, cause unforgiveness is really just unfulfilled revenge. Oh, the agony, afflicted mind, compromise, lust and greed, gluttony might one day be the death of me. Components of the dream fed to me by Western society, product of the environment, US prodigy. Living life with a clutch on this time, gripping mine. Seconds pass anonymous to cash, I never drop a dime. Time is money, every second wasted, revenue decline. Shorty on my line, juggling a little love and grind. Grinding for the solitary notes to hit your soul, hoping that it gives you hope, cause pain is all they know. What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul forever? Gotta change it for the better. This is how I endure throughout the stormy weather. On the verge of insanity, living with the pressure. Tap the world and listen, that's the general consensus. Guess it's all our mission, on the search for plenty blessings. Living in a time where all we wanna do is win. Sacrificing life, the means justified by ends. Gotta show them how you stunt when you get these M's, cause unforgiveness is really just unfulfilled revenge. Living in a time where all we wanna do is win. Sacrificing life, the means justified by ends. Gotta show them how you stunt when you get these M's, cause unforgiveness is really just unfulfilled revenge.